I have been struggling to write a new dark life video. And the other videos that I want to do too, like the deep end or what was the other one? Fear Files. Well, those have been on hold too because, well, it's definitely not easy content to make. You know, I sort of have to accept that about my limitations. And my limitations are, you know, the worst probably being procrastination. And I'm in good company. You know, Da Vinci was a notorious procrastinator. And he got done, you know, with whatever he was able to get done in his lifetime, including the most famous painting of all time. So it's you kind of got to be able to just see that for what it is. But you also kind of have to hold yourself accountable too for it as well, because consider why you're procrastinating, which means you're just putting something that you want to do off, you know, because you just kind of don't have the energy or the will to even attempt to, you know, do anything. And that's really what it is. It is a form of depression, in my opinion. It's a form of, it could take different forms, but that's how I would always kind of come back to figuring out how to get out of the hole, is to acknowledge, well, is that coming from a dark place? And the purpose of my series, Dark Life, is to, well, I mean, I guess ultimately it is to shed light. You know, you have to discover, you have to go into the dark places to shed, you know, light. You know, you're digging. You know, it's like, you know, underneath the ground, it's totally dark down there, pitch black, and no matter how deep we dig, we take the light with us. You know, so that to me is one of the breakthroughs I've had, is that, you know, we're not looking for the light. We are the light. We just have to shine it on the places that need some light, you know what I mean? And it kind of comes down to the old saying, to the Mama Max, what he taught in his, you know, video about wanting to die, is that you have to, you know, if you see a light at the end of your tunnel, chase it. If you don't see a light, then you are the light, you know? But about, you know, procrastination, take a look at what it is and why you're doing that. And I'm not a master of dealing with this stuff at all. You know what I mean? I'm fat as hell because I can't, you know, stick to my diet. I'm depressed as hell because, you know, I'm fat as hell. And it just kind of, you know, see those for what it is. You know, if you know the solutions and you still don't do what you got to do to get it done, then you can't really complain. But I think that's what procrastination kind of is that you just don't have the will to do what has to be done. So what is it that's there, you know? And this is my thought process. You know, this isn't me regurgitating anything at you. This isn't me you know, thinking I have all the answers. This is just my best guess. But you know, I think procrastination, it is a seed of depression, but it leads to more, and it began with, you know, you just kind of stopped doing the things that you love to do. And you stop doing the things that you, well, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. This is why it sucks so bad, is because not only are you putting off the things that you need to do, like your work, cleaning your house, cleaning yourself, you know, bare minimum maintenance, that just kind of just goes away. But then after that goes away, then you lose your ability to even have the willpower to do the things you actually like doing, you enjoy doing. It can get to the point to where you can't even muster up the ability to get out of bed, and move around. You turn TV on because there is sort of a bare minimum of like I'm talking bedrock, where you want some sound, something that keeps you from being in total silence, and that means there's still something there that wants to move. There's something in your brain that wants to follow those patterns, that your ears are picking up. So, yeah, I've gotten to that point, and it's been many times, and what I've learned is that I keep my TV on, or if I don't got a TV, I've went a long time without just a TV, and it was good. I actually don't watch TV at all during the day. I usually just turn it on when I'm trying to sleep. That way, I have something in the back. It'll usually be like a lecture or something, just kind of quiet, but it's there. Just something, to keep those lights fluttering over my shoulder while I got my back turned towards the TV, and something to just sort of, fill that void, and your brain does follow the patterns while you're asleep, and they can actually integrate into your dreams, and I love that when that happens. Sometimes if you get like a really good help, put on Pink Floyd, but I was gonna say a good lecture or something like that you want to be thinking about while you're asleep, and you will actually hear these things in your sleep. And I always wake up in a good mood with that. So, but yeah, that's a severe case, and that's something that helps. But I think the biggest thing, the most important thing, the thing that I think anybody in this micro instant can do right now that will immediately fix. Well, I won't say that. It's not going to immediately fix anything. It's going to give you a boost. Like, get a good, quick, easy dopamine boost. It's better than a Bang energy drink or a Monster. And right now I drink way too much energy drinks. I'm probably going to die before I'm 40. But pick a drawer. Just clean it. There's a drawer in your house somewhere that is completely, filled with rat feces. It's got tools that you're never going to use. It's got, just nothing. It's just a wasted drawer, just filled with junk. And, you have a kitchen, you have a bedroom, you have a bathroom. You've got drawers all in your house. So pick just one of those. I just dared my sister to do this. I dared her to do it. Now give it a shot. When you get to the point where you got all these things that you want to do, but you can't muster up the willpower to do it, it's not your fault. It's just you have to take. You have to, if you're going to eat an elephant, you have to break it down, to the actual process. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So for just today, and I mean just today, you get home, go through your movements that you typically go through, open the door, close it. Take a moment to just kind of understand that you're closing the door on the day. You're in your home. You're in your sanctuary. Work is outside. Now you're inside. It'll be waiting for you when you get there tomorrow. But right now, the rest of the day is yours. And go to the bathroom. That's what you got to do every day. You got to go to work and get good at doing that, and take a piss. I don't, like just piss piss it all out. You gotta get that toxic shit out of your body. You're gonna need to, and if you get good at, kind of, your body will get to the point where it's like, oh, we just walked through the door, now it's time to take a piss. You get in that routine, and then take a piss, then come out of the bathroom. Don't forget to wash your hands too, and go into the kitchen. Drink water after you take a piss. Always drink some water after you take a piss. That actually immediately is a very effective way to kind of rehydrate, because after you lose water, you need to put it back. Maybe eat something, grab a bite, low carb, no carb, either one, and then pick a drawer, motherfucker. Pick one, and that drawer is that's all you do. Clean it out, dump it into the garbage can. If there's anything in there that you want, you better get it out, because the rest is going in the garbage. Clean it, get a rag, do how to clean a fucking drawer. If you don't know how to clean a drawer, then God help you. Clean it out, make it smell nice, put it back. There you go. Done. And, put something in it too. What do you want to put in it? That's up to you. I don't care what you use the drawer for, or if you use it at all, but you have to, but you have to consider that. Also, and that will be your drawer. That's your drawer. That is, enter your name, here's drawer. No one's allowed to touch that drawer except you, and you just did something. You did something that no one else wanted to do. You did something that you didn't want to do, but you got it done. And that's a bare minimum. That is literally you just took a big bite, and here's the thing, here's the kicker. You can't do any more than that in a day. I mean, you can, but I don't want you to. In fact, you're forbidden from cleaning any other drawers after you clean that first one, at least that day. You could do another one tomorrow when you get home when you want. You can wake up in the morning and do one if you want, but I strongly recommend do that after if you got a job or you go to school, do that after you get home, because you have shit that you want to get done in your house afterwards, and this will kind of get you in that motion of doing at least one thing, doing one fucking thing before you just crash out. You know what I mean? I think you're starting to get it. This isn't like moving mountains. Well, it kind of is, but you're doing it a pebble at a time. You're getting something done, but you're doing it in a way that you're not overwhelming yourself. And some people will talk shit. Well, say, oh, I can't believe that's all you did. Well, dude, some people have shit. You know what I mean? Some people have a lot of shit that, I heard about a guy who couldn't even muster up the willpower to put a vacuum cleaner, in his room. Not use it, but actually take a vacuum cleaner and just bring it to his room per his therapist's recommendation. And he couldn't even do that. That's how, this is a head game we're playing. We're not playing a lazy ass, or I just don't want, I don't have the strength to do it. No, this is a head game. You're trying to get out of that sort of, like I said, it's a depression. Procrastination it's a form of depression, and you have to figure a way out, to get out of it. And when you get out of it, and you will if you want, you can have a practice that'll keep your bare minimum will keep growing and growing and growing. But for now, just fucking humor me. I mean, if you click off this video, you'll probably never hear from me again. If you don't subscribe, you'll probably never hear this message again in your life. But just while you're here, while I have your attention for just a few minutes, just please humor me. Pick a drawer and just clean it. And then don't do nothing else for the rest of the day. The rest of the day is yours to do whatever you was going to do anyway, which is probably going to go to sleep with your phone in your hand. But once you get that bare minimum set in stone, you're going to be better off. And if you're able to do more now, then I don't understand why you'd be watching this video. But no, for real, if you're able to do more, then instead of a drawer, do something else. Take on a slightly bigger task. But to me, it's just, if you're in a position to where you can't, bring yourself to clean an entire house, then just start with one fucking drawer. One drawer. That's all it takes. Anyways, I feel like my Dark Life series is a drawer, and I'm going to try and practice what I preach and do that too. So you're not alone in that. I'm definitely not like all these pot-looking, YouTube gurus who like to put off this grandiose, vibe that they have it figured out. Like, you don't have it figured out. You're trying to figure it out. That's what makes you relatable. And that's what I relate to. I don't want to listen to somebody who has it figured out. I want to talk to somebody who's trying to figure it out, who's got the balls to admit that they don't have it figured out yet. And I think that's what I felt like was missing in the previous episode of Dark Life. I don't have it figured out. I don't know if that stance is correct or not. But, that's just what I've been able to, figure out thus far. And Dark Life is inviting you to join me in figuring that out together. Because, if you put enough monkeys in a room, they're going to write Shakespeare. So come on, Donkey Kong. I'll be Diddy. It's so stupid. Ta-ta. Love you.